So this video is aimed at the youth, because that's one of my missions in life at the moment, is to at least stop one youth going to prison, what I did. My life was hectic, chaotic, no routine, no nothing. I spent most days waking up, missing breakfast, going straight out to get my friend, putting something out in a line that was white on a CD case in a car, having that as my breakfast, going to the gym with my cousin, kidding on I was working out, drinking Mad Dog for a protein shaker, jumping about in stolen cars, stolen bikes, stolen everything. And every time I done that, my life started spiralling more and more out of control. Started off with petty crime, shoplifting. A lot of people say it's victimless crime, but it's not really, because the more people that steal at a shop, the more people have to pay higher taxes, and the prices go up in shops to recruit the money they've lost. But then you start for shoplifting, and then you go into car theft, and then before you know it, you're selling illegal substances. But here's what happens when you sell illegal substances. The truth is behind this is a lot of people get, for example, a brick, a kilo, and they smash it down. The time they take some of it themselves for the weekends and give their pals it, and they don't get paid, and the ones that buy it cash, then somebody comes along with a quad or a bike or a car, and you go, right, I'll give you so much of this for it. Then you give your person that you've got it for half of the bill money when it's due, and say, look, I'm still owed a bit in, can I grab another one? And you're going to plan to use that other one to pay half that debt on that one. Then what happens is, it becomes a snowball effect, because you do the same with the next one. And then by 6 months comes, your main person that you get your stuff for, as a youth would call them, the plug, would come to you and say, you still owe me like 100 grand, I haven't even realised this, because you've only been paying half every time, what's going on? I want this. So then they refuse to give you any more work until you've paid that down a bit. And then you've no money coming in. And then you're in fear asking, well, how do I say to my family about this? How do I get the money? So then they usually get you to day hands, which is basically called grooming, because they're hoping you're going to do that for the start. So then you end up doing things for them that leads you to bigger stuff, assaulting people, slashing people to pay this building. And what's it all for, really? To show off and put a label on yourself that you're a dealer of illegal substances? That doesn't make you a hard man. That doesn't make you the respectful man everybody respects. I'll tell you what makes you a respectful man. Good at working hard for your money, being there every day for your kids and your wife, or your partner, or your fiancé, whatever it may be at the time. Being there 24/7 for them. Preferably starting your own business. Now, it doesn't take much to start your own business. You can start your own business with a petrol lawnmower, a petrol strimmer, and a hedge cutter. Comes to about £300 for B&Q. Now, the pocket money kids get these days, they can afford to save that up till they're 16, and if they don't want to work for anybody because they think I'm not listening to anybody, then go and buy a lawnmower, a strimmer, and a hedge trimmer. Start a gardening business. Go door to door if you're worried about where they get my customers for. Chap doors, say, look, I've just left school, can I cut your grass? Offer a discounted price to build your client base up. And within a month or two, you've built a full business. Then after a year, you can employ somebody. After 2 years, you can employ somebody else. And there you go, you're making money. Now listen, I came out of prison in 2024 after 10 years in prison, spread out over multiple years. And I'm telling you something, it was the best thing I'd done, going to a hypnotherapist, changed my life around for the better, became an outstanding father, an outstanding husband. So now, I started my first business, which is block paving and landscaping, which is laying the driveways. And then I've employed a few people who work for me, so I don't need to do that anymore. I still get money and I pay wages. But here's the thing, I started getting bored and my head started wandering, like, what can I get up to? I want to go and pick such and such up, see what they're up to. But that such and such is up to no good, so that broke me back into that. So I decided, you know what, I'm going to go and buy a couple of industrial petrol generated jet washes and start an exterior cleaning business, which is a one-man job, to be fair. do one job a day, sometimes 2-3 jobs a week, and the rest of the week I can play hard. I work hard, I play hard. I've got jet skis, I've got quads, my kids have got quads. I bought my wife a new minivan, which we needed anyway, it was practical. And to be fair, she's bought me plenty of stuff. Like, she bought me a new puppy lately, which I love the wee thing, it's a belter. But this is all I'm trying to get out to you. Before you think that you need to go out and commit crime to be that respected person in the streets. No, because see the ones that respect you in the streets, they're the same ones that are going to stab you in the back. They're no pals. They're just in it for themselves, for the money. Being a respectful person or being respected after other people consists of you working hard for your money, being there for your family, whether it's your mum, your gran, whatever, doing everything for them, going to shop for them, going to get their messages, taking them to the doctors, whatever it may be. Do that. Start your own business. Start saving now. If you're a kid and you're going to be leaving school in a couple of years, start saving your pocket money now. Go and buy a petrol jet wash or a lawnmower. And like I said, go door to door. I know it works, it's tried and tested. I have millions of people in the world. And they build a client base up in the space of a couple of months. Like, listen guys, this is aimed at the youth. I can say this, I've been in jail. In there it's not for anybody. Unless you want to get in there and get dragged into politics amongst other people, you end up with a slash in your face like me. Or you'll end up on a spice and come out full end up junkie, addicted to every substance out there. Fortunately enough, I didn't touch substances in there. And I just went to the gym. I didn't go to the gym to look big and massive like all these other people who want to pose in mirrors. I went to the gym for my mental health, because that's another thing. In that lifestyle you end up with depression, you end up with PTSD, you end up with a lot of mental health conditions, for the simple reason is you see a lot of nasty stuff and you're in a lot of dark places, your head's in a dark place. Then before you know it, you start using the substances because you can't handle life at that moment in time. So when you can't use these substances anymore because you're in prison, you turn to the scum of the earth substances, stuff that's sprayed on paper, bits of paper you end up smoking in jail. If that's the life you want to choose, then by all means go and do it. We're the Off-Road Cartel, and my mission is to help the youth now to stay out of trouble and stay on the right side of the law and bring their skills to the trails and the tracks and be a better person for your family. Be somebody that you can be proud of. It starts now, guys. Be that person that everybody's proud of and respects. Stay safe, God bless, and as always, I'll see you on the mud.